Okay, welcome to Make That Song Now. Real quick before we get into the episode, today's episode, I think it's got a lot of cussing in it. So
I was just thinking the same thing. It's like
yeah,
you're reading my mind.
it's it's a lot of cussing.
I would classify it as an unsafe amount of cussing.
Yes, definitely not safe for work. If you're a child or just have sensitive ears to that sort of thing, you might not want to listen to this one.
Or if you're like in a hospital, or an elementary school,
or a library,
or the zoo.
Yeah, the zoo, and you're playing this for the tapirs. Is it taper or tapir?
I like tapier.
Tapier. Pierre the tapier. All right. Well, he's a little sensitive to cuss words and potty mouth in general, so maybe just go ahead and
do it for Pierre.
Go ahead and skip this one. But if you're cool, then you'll stay tuned.
Totally chillaxed. Then you'll be good. Okay?
Let's do it.
Welcome to our podcast. It's about a kind of contest with Mark and Drew and all their friends where they show off all their talents. They've only got 1 hour to demonstrate their power of songwriting and song recording, and then they'll tell us how.
All right, welcome.
Shit.
Mark, you gonna let me do my judging here, my
sorry.
hosting?
Yeah, that's my bad. That's on me, folks.
Welcome to Make That Song Now. This week, we're joined by Colin Plancich.
Hey, gang. Thank you.
Thank you so much for being here, Colin. And obviously, our other host, Mark, who's participating in this week's
everyone.
contest.
Mark's here. Everyone thinks that, hey, where's that good-looking guy? Yeah, right here.
Yeah, everybody thinks that.
Yep.
Colin, why don't you tell us a little bit about your studio audience?
Hey, I'm here in the studio with the audience. What's up, guys? Hey.
They are loving you.
I know, man. They just won't stop. Like, shut the fuck up. Okay.
Sounds like a Neil Diamond.
Well,
concert.
you just exude that personal charm that audiences eat up. You know, why we're so glad to have you on this show.
Thank you, guys. Okay, yeah. I'm glad to be here too. Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, of course. Thank you for doing this. This is your first time on Make That Song Now. Also, this is only our 3rd episode, so it would be weird if you had already done this once before.
This is my 3rd time.
A little bit, but this is also my first time on a podcast.
Just in general.
Oh, congratulations.
Yeah. Oh, well, welcome.
Thank you for popping that cherry. Yeah.
Well, we're glad to do it.
Yeah, the audience is really stoked too.
Yeah.
Let me ask you something. Who do you think you are?
My name's Colin. I think I'm that guy, but what is consciousness? What is the mind? Can anyone really answer that? I don't think I can.
So true.
I'm just here on the podcast.
That's deep.
So true. Have you guys read The Secret?
Thank you. Have I read The Secret?
I haven't, but
I don't think I'm allowed to. It's a secret.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's made by a deodorant company, but it was a book about like the way that if you think about a thing, then it won't ever happen because thinking about things can make them go poof. The devil takes them away.
I haven't read The Secret, but I have read The Old Navy.
Oh yeah, The Old Navy.
I've heard Secret Garden by Bruce Springfield or Steen.
Bruce Springsteen.
Springfield, yeah, that guy.
I love Bruce Springsteen.
Secret Garden.
Mm-hmm.
And I meant the Old Spice.
I
kind of messed up my deodorant joke, but
yeah. Well,
Old
we'll cut that out. Don't worry.
Old Spice, they're basically interchangeable.
So Colin is an amazing artist and musician and animator and just all around just great person. So Colin, you got anything that you want to talk about like projects you're working on right now or anything like that?
Yeah, I'm animating a music video called Hot Dog Jesus by my friend Eric Kegley, another cool guy I know from school. He's a wonderful guitar player. I've been working on that like this entire year. So that's just a huge project I'm hoping to get done soon.
Oh, very cool.
But yeah, it's a surreal folk song that he wrote. That's about kind of like working class struggle in a weird, like, metaphorical way. It's a lot of fun. I'm excited to show it when it's actually done.
That sounds
Well,
cool.
I've heard
Thank
that
you.
a working class hero is something to be.
Yeah, and
So-
Hot Dog Jesus is definitely that guy.
Mm-hmm.
Sells
Cool.
hot dogs on a pontoon boat in heaven.
So it's like Jesus selling hot dogs. It's not like is it Jesus of hot dogs, or is he like made of hot dogs?
He's the Hot Dog Jesus, yeah, but his job is primarily to sell hot dogs.
See, I was
In heaven.
imagining an anthropomorphic hot dog selling hot dogs on the street.
That's dark.
Yeah, that is pretty dark.
Yeah.
I'm not sure I would draw something that dark and awful.
Well, I guess I'm just fucked up, guys.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, kids, you had to hear that.
Let's keep the cursing to a minimum.
Okay.
Kids, if you're listening and you're a kid, just grow up already.
Just-
Like,
Exactly.
yeah,
I
just do it.
couldn't have
We're
said
all
it better
adults here.
myself.
Come on.
It's like, what are you even doing? Can you even drink?
Can you even read yet?
Can
Huh.
you even odd?
have your spirits not been crushed by the weight of the world yet?
Yeah.
Long
if
way to
they
go,
haven't-
Mine
Get
sure
out of
has.
here.
Get out of here with your good attitude.
Anyway,
Yeah.
cool. How'd you get your start?
So, Colin,
in music, Colin. Hey, I'm asking a question. If that's fine,
Yeah.
if that's okay with you.
That's okay.
I guess.
How'd you get your start in music?
I started on the saxophone, and it was all right. I didn't like my music teacher at the time, so I quit. But I did kind of remember how to read music after that, so that came in handy later when I decided to go back for music classes in school and realized all the band nerds were way cooler than me for not quitting like I did. But yeah, just kind of did that. I was like, I like that instrument. I'm gonna learn guitar. or
I can
drums
definitely
or bass.
relate because I am a quitter as well.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
quitting
yeah.
fucking rules, bro.
If
When
I ain't
things get
quitting, I
hard-
ain't living.
Don't commit to anything.
Yeah. It's just better to give up on things if they're too hard.
Hell yeah.
Agreed. If I'm not good at something, like immediately, I give up.
Oh, same
Mhm.
here. That's why I'm just gonna leave this podcast right now. I'm sorry, guys. I gotta go.
Yeah, we don't got time for this.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
yeah.
not if I do first, Drew.
Oh,
All
thank
right.
you, thank you,
Thanks, guys.
Okay, so I created a prompt and sent it out to Colin and Mark this week, or this episode, since we are on a bi-weekly schedule now. Every other Sunday, we're having new episodes come out, and so the prompt I sent out was: do your best to convey that you definitely know what a dog is.
Mm-hmm.
And the extra credit, we're always doing 3 extra credit options. Normally we have one of them a genre, but this week I did not include a genre. So you guys kind of had free reign with it. But our extra credit prompts were: do a bad job conveying that you definitely know what a dog is, drum solo, and use a ton of cuss words. Hence the
Kids.
explicit warning at the beginning of this episode. So you
better-
guys,
I wasn't sure if you were going with like a standard ton or a metric ton.
it was open to interpretation.
Yeah, so I went. I kind of split the difference.
All I know is that I better not hear any kids saying the fuck word after this podcast, or I'm gonna be pissed. Kids, don't say the fuck word. Just for reference, never say the fuck word.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
I think you should just say whatever you want, but just be nice to people. I don't really,
Yeah.
You can curse if you want. What do you guys think the appropriate age is for using harsh language?
3.5.
I think Adult Swim says 14.
14 is good. Also, Mark has a good point though, because like if I see a 3-year-old saying like "fuck you," I kind of am
It's
into
pretty
that.
endearing. Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of
I am
adorable.
a little bit
It's
too.
very cute.
So I'd say there's like a gap, where like
Yeah.
maybe 1 or like 0 to 3.5, it's really cute, but then after that it
Mhm.
gets old and
It's pretty cute.
Yeah. Kids only swear when it's really funny. Otherwise, don't.
Or just adorable.
Just endearing cuss words, please.
Know how cute you are, and then cuss accordingly.
Yeah. So,
the audience like that.
of course they did. All right. Should we just go ahead and get right into our first song, which will be Colin?
I'm super excited about it.
Okay, let's do it.
Pressing that play button. I'm holding the dog right here, man. Like, look at this guy. He's got like 4 wheels and scuba gear, sniper rifle. This guy is equipped. I mean, like, you're fucking kidding me here. This is a joke, right? Like, fuck you, fuck the police, fuck everybody who has a problem with my dog. I'm fucking out of here, man. Thanks, guys. Wow. Jeez,
that clapping sounded really familiar at the end of the song.
Yeah. Man. Well, that was my song. Thank
wonderful.
you guys.
Yeah, that was really good, Colin. You knocked it out of the park. That was killer.
I was on the outside of the park, and I saw it come over the fence, so I can confirm that.
Damn, thank you.
How did you feel about this challenge? Were you stressed out?
A little bit. The thing I was stressed out the most about was, well, I had the timer in front of me the whole time, right? And I spent like a good half hour just trying to get the guitar take right. It's like, are you fucking kidding me, man? Like, these are open chords. This isn't that hard. And the biggest thing I learned from that is practice guitar leading up to the podcast, and it'll be a bit easier.
Yeah, it would probably be
I
good.
know the exact feeling. Like, I can relate to you completely.
But everything else, like, I got in like 1 or 2 takes. I was like, sweet. And the very last thing I'd put on was the bass guitar. I didn't have time to mix much, so like listening to the song after is like, I kind of wish I worked on those vocals a little more. For the prompt, when I saw drum solo, I was kind of like, fuck, I was really intending to not play drums on this track, but it ended up working out great.
Oh, I'm sorry about that.
Oh, no worries. I was like, I got a bunch of fun toys in here, and I was planning on just like doing a beatbox loop kind of thing. So I have a PA set up with a looper pedal going into it. I was just going to do some really weird shit. Saw drum solo. It's like, well, no more of that then, I guess. And just kind of,
that's too bad. I would have liked to have heard what that was, but the extra credit is totally optional, so you could have done that instead.
Yeah, I knew about the fart system, and I just wanted to really get a good rip in there for good measure, you know?
Yeah.
Been working on my farts a lot in quarantine.
Oh, good job.
I feel like it's the least I could do.
I felt like your fart was strong. So
thank you.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what Drew thinks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we'll see. I really am fond of this monstrosity of a dog that you've described in your lyrics. It sounds horrifying, honestly.
Yeah. I was describing a car at first, and then I didn't really know what I was describing, and I felt like I could use that because I didn't know what a dog was, actually.
Yeah, it worked. Yeah,
I liked it.
Your dog, she's scaly and long. She's got 4-wheel drive and headroom. They've got 4 wheels. They've got scuba gear. Is that like a scuba tube on a vehicle would have, or is that like a full on like snorkel?
Yeah, I was thinking like the goggles, the snorkel kind of
Flippers.
That was what I was imagining too.
Flippers on the wheels.
I think like the
Yeah.
best thing about this, like when you're competing on this, is like seeing the other person's interpretation of what the prompt was, because it's like it's basically never the same thing.
Yeah.
And it's like it's so awesome to see where somebody else's brain goes with it.
Yeah. I was very excited when I came up with this prompt just to see what you guys did, and you both gave some amazing performances, and I'm was very happy. I'm very proud of both of you boys.
Thank you.
Thank you, Tyra.
Thanks,
So the
guys.
sniper rifle, is that like a mounted sniper rifle, or is that a sniper rifle that the dog uses?
Yeah, like mounted, like armor piercing, shred through tanks kind of thing.
It kind of seems like a silly question,
military
to be
grade.
honest, Drew.
Yeah.
Of course, it's a mounted sniper rifle. Like,
Well, I was just curious if the dog
you
is
thinking?
able to use the sniper rifle, or if you have to use it.
with his flipper tires. Come on, Drew, get your head out of your ass.
It's controlled by a drone, but you know it kind of makes sense.
Oh, I see,
that,
okay.
Like a coffee shop won't let me in with that. Like, probably don't want people getting shot.
Yeah, I guess so. If it's a lame coffee shop.
I don't know. Yeah, I was gonna say it's my right as an American to bring a sniper rifle to a coffee shop.
It's my right to enjoy my cappuccino
It's
with
one.
a
It's
sniper
one of the
rifle.
amendments. I know that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
sniper rifle amendment.
Yeah.
Pretty sure. Sweet.
So fart.
Fart. How did I measure up to the fart?
Let's get down to it. Let's get right in
Alright.
it. All right.
Woo.
So the fart system, if you're new to the show, is our scoring system. Each category is available points 0 to 10. You can score anything in there, 10 obviously being the best. And fart is spelled PHARTE. And let's just start. P is for prompt. Colin, you followed the prompt perfectly.
Thank you.
10 points.
Yes.
H stands for heart. This song had so much heart. 10 points.
Thank you.
I would say overflowing with heart.
Yeah, just
thanks.
spilling right out of there.
Filled to the brim and then slightly over.
Attitude,
I appreciate it.
10 points. This song's got a lot of attitude. It's just tooting out. It's got it's got anti-police sentiments. It's got all the right kind of attitude.
I wanted to hit on all the current issues, you know.
Yeah, it's good to be topical.
Thank you.
R is really good lyrics, and this song has really good lyrics. 10 points.
Thanks, man. Yes. Am I winning? Jeez.
T stands for timing, tempo, and tone. I'm gonna give you a 9 for that one. You got docked a little bit just because some of the tone I felt like on your vocals, if you'd had more time, could have been a little bit better.
I definitely could have compressed that, but yeah. Thank you for the points.
It did great. 9's still a good score.
Yes.
And E is for editing. Overall, everything's really well balanced, and obviously you could have edited more if you'd had more time. But for what you did, it sounds great. So I give you 10 points for it.
Woo! I'm winning, guys.
Extra credit. First up, do a bad job. Obviously, you described something that normally I don't think many people would think of a dog when they see a scaly sniper rifle mounted, four-wheeled, scuba gear sporting monstrosity. So yeah, 5 points there for do a bad job.
I mean, I guess they wouldn't if they don't know what a dog is.
Maybe. Drum solo. And when I first heard this, I was like, okay, these are like fills, but
Yeah.
it's I think it qualifies still. And also, all I said was drum solo ! So I think really having anything in there that's like where the drums take precedence counts. So 5 points there.
Woo woo.
And use a ton of cuss words. You did.
Yes.
You crammed them all in at the end. I think you said fuck like 6 or 7 times. So I'm gonna go ahead and count that. So 5 points.
Yeah.
Bringing you up to the highest score we've ever had, 74 points.
Woo. You guys could be more excited. for this, but thank you for the points.
I have to remain entirely objective in the judge's seat, so I'm not allowed to do anything that is rooting for anybody or anything like that. It's very unfortunate to be in this position. Personally, I gotta say, I hate it. I hate it. But yeah, how do you feel? How do you feel about your score?
I feel great. I feel like I'm about to knock down the Iron Chef for the first time on the podcast, and I'm about to make history.
Well, congratulations. I'm glad you're feeling good about it, and you did a really good job.
I wouldn't jump to conclusions, though.
We'll see. Yeah, this is a killer song. You fucking did so great. I'm so happy with this. Yeah. Good job.
Thanks, dog.
Appreciate
it.
So, Mark.
Yeah.
How did you feel about this challenge?
I loved it. Loved every second of it.
Yeah.
At first, I was kind of gonna go in and do like a I was gonna do like a kind of a folksy protest song. It did not end up going that way. It was gonna be like, "We'll gather round morons and look at my dog." That kind of a thing, like a little Bob Dylan.
Mm-hmm.
But I obviously did not end up going that way. You'll hear in the song. But I'm really happy with it. I feel like a winner no matter how it goes.
Yeah.
Because it's great. It was a fun time, and I really liked what I ended up with.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's go ahead and listen to it.
Oh, wait, I guess I'll tell you the name of the song. The name of the song is The Doggo Song, in parentheses, My Canis Opus.
Ooh.
Yeah, we actually forgot to mention that for Colin's. Colin,
I forgot. Yeah.
Your song, was it just called Dog Song?
It's called Dog Song by Tim Impala.
Tim Impala.
The famous folk duo.
Mark, do you have an artist name for this one, or are you just going with your name?
It's just me.
Okay, just me.
You know, just me
Mark.
And the Downtown Three.
Whoop, whoop.
All right. You guys ready?
Yep.
Listen up, fucking cuss word and hear what I say. I could tell you what a doggy would say. Barrow. Ba-doop-a-cup-a-doop-a-doo. Barrow. They've got legs and they know how to do it. They run around like there's nothing to it, yeah. Barrow, barrow, karoo, karoo. If I was a dog, I'd be so fucking tough. I'd cut your throat and I'd go barrow, baruff. Everyone knows that dogs can see in 26 colors just like you and me. I don't know about many things, but I know about fucking dogs. I know I can motherfucking sing. No, I can motherfucking sing like a dog, like a bird, like a tree. Did you know dogs could climb anything from Kilimanjaro to the cliffs by the fucking lonely sea? Cliffs by the motherfucking lonely sea. If you cut off their tails, they'll grow right back. It's a mutation caused by a gland in their fucking lower back. It's motherfucking science, read a book, you fucking moron piece of shit. If I was a dog, I'd be so fucking rough and fucking tumble. I'd go around in the dirt and I'd mumble. I'd never fucking enunciate. Drum solo! Fuck shit, yeah. I know about fucking
fucking dogs, you dick. Okay, I fucking know about them. That's why I made this goddamn song. Can't you fucking tell from the song that I know about goddamn dogs? You're such a fucking asshole. I don't understand why you're always doubting my knowledge of the fucking canine fucking variety species breed. It really fucking pisses me off, man, that you think I don't know about dogs, okay?
Wow. You really nice job swearing, dude. Damn.
Well, the prompt was for a ton of swearing.
And I think that's where you got me beat. The only cuss word I could remember at the time was fuck. And you got a bigger vocabulary there. Hats off.
The trick is I pulled up a list of curse words. And I was just using them. Yeah. Off the list.
Nice.
I was picking up a little like Bruce Springsteen meets Van Halen.
That
song
was basically what I ended up going for.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
That's
there's
great.
like a little bit of Dave Matthews Band in there.
Yeah.
Like
Not
Sammy
proud of
Hagar
that, but
era.
there is.
Nice.
I really like all the different sounds that dogs make according to your version of dogs. Barow, baruff, karoo, karoo, badoop, bagop, badoop, badoop, bow, row. I've never heard a dog do that.
Not hanging out with the right kind of dogs, Drew.
That's true. Probably. Yeah. I didn't know that dogs could climb anything. From Kilimanjaro to the cliffs by the fucking lonely sea. Is that a real sea? Did you pick out a sea for that?
No,
or did you
I mean
make
like
one up?
just the sea in general.
Just the sea is lonely.
Is lonely, yeah.
That's sad.
Like the sea and cake.
Yeah, I know. It's supposed to be sad, Drew. It's supposed to fucking evoke emotion.
Is that why they called it the sea and cake? Because it gets cake to fill the void inside of it.
Exactly.
From
I think,
loneliness.
yeah, you can't spell cake without C is
It's true.
what they're talking about.
Oh, fuck. Oh.
Yeah.
All right, well.
Obviously, all very well thought out lyrics, Drew.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I mean.
I would say I spent 45 minutes on the lyrics, and then that other 15 was,
Wow.
doing the song.
Really?
Damn, dog.
No, not at all. Not at all.
Well,
like,
your
that's
lyrics
impressive.
do seem like really well planned. There's a lot of good rhymes in there, and then you've also got several different tracks with some pretty good.
Well, that's because I
harmonies.
know I can motherfucking sing. Oh, it was a lot of fun. I'm super happy with what it turned out with. And this is last time I used only MIDI instruments. This is all recorded. This is all like live electric piano and guitar. And then I used a MIDI drum kit. But
Right.
It's like those are some good sounding live drums. God damn.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I'm very very talented drummer.
Damn, dog.
Yeah.
Should have known.
So one thing that I couldn't help but think about when I was listening to this, when me and Mark were in the kind of comedy band we were in high school, we entered the Battle of the Bands. And it was
what do you mean by that?
well,
You mean your
we had
serious
funny
band?
songs. They were written with the intention of being funny.
Yeah, I mean, but I always kind of thought we were just like a regular band, but like whatever. I mean, I guess
We
you
were
could
a regular band, but we
pigeonhole
were
us
very
into being a
humorous, and
comedy
I
band,
felt
yeah.
like it was intentional. So far that I would say it was a comedy band, but
I think we were a very good band.
I think so too. And it was never stated what we were going for, but I never thought it was too far into the realm of Tenacious D. But
I'm just farting
for
in your mouth.
some reason, we did inspire our choir teacher, who was judging all of the entrants, to say, when we went to approach him to see if we had made it into the contest, he said, "Oh yeah, the Tenacious D wannabes," and that fucking
Yeah, that
hurt.
cuts deep. And it's like, it's okay, we're two fat guys. Oh, cool.
Oh yeah, we didn't sound anything like Tenacious D at all.
Maybe see past my belly and
That
into my
just sucks
heart.
to know that people look at it that way. It's like, no, we're not trying to do that at all. Fuck.
Yeah,
It's the same-
Just
we really
write us
weren't.
off instantly.
It's the same as like people are always like, what's that fucking guy's name? from Superbad, the fat kid.
Jonah Hill?
Yeah.
Jonah Hill. I feel like people would always be like, you look like Jonah Hill. It's like, I look nothing like Jonah Hill. The only thing we have in common is that we're both overweight. Like, and I think that there's like a weird effect when you're overweight. People just like, well, that's your defining feature. So compare you to any other person that's overweight.
Yeah, like these days, people are always coming up to me and being like, "You look exactly like Richard Karn from Home Improvement," and I'm like, "Thank you, I
That's
really
not bad.
do. You're not wrong."
He's a very handsome man, so
He
really
looks great,
nice.
and I'm quite a bit larger than him, so I'll take it as a compliment.
Hey, that's a good guy to look like.
I'd give it to you as a compliment.
But yeah, so anyway, the reason I thought of that is because I felt like you did sound a little bit like Jack Black in some of the, mostly just how much you were saying motherfucking and things like that, and the use of the word chode. I think that comes up a lot in Tenacious D. But it never got too far that it was like, oh, this sounds a lot like Tenacious D. It was just
I felt like it sounded a little bit like Mouse Rat too.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Kind of a thing, but that wasn't necessarily what I was going for. I just kind of ended up there naturally.
Yeah. So how long did you spend on these lyrics? Did you write them out ahead of time?
I was kind of doing them as I went.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would come up with each verse and then record it.
Because Colin, you mentioned to me that you pretty much ad-libbed all of your lyrics, correct?
I sure did.
Yeah.
I think that was the only thing I did in one take. It's like, all right, on to the next thing. And I think that was bass.
Yeah.
I was like 5 minutes from running out of time.
That's not a lot of time. And then, Mark, did you do your lyrics last?
Most of the time when I'm writing a song, especially if I'm doing it quickly, I'm doing it. I just I'm doing it piece by piece.
Yeah.
So I'll start at the beginning and I'll just kind of do it in a linear fashion. And that way you can kind of keep like if you want to keep like a little bit of a story going or build up, it's easier that way.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I think that's a clever way to do it. And when I've recorded songs for this, I've done the same thing as Colin and left my lyrics for close to the very end. And it doesn't leave much time to create a whole story.
Yeah.
I'm a very finicky person about my lyrics.
Mm-hmm.
In this particular song, I was trying to go as ridiculous as possible and like rhyming words with themselves.
Yeah.
But
I think it paid off in the end. Yeah.
Yeah. So
rhyming sing with sing.
I really just have to like put the time in.
Also, your use of strange noises that dogs make, I think, probably made your rhyming scheme a little bit easier.
Barow baruff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
But I thought, like, what do people generally like? What's the base thing that people know about dogs? They know that they go like ruff, ruff, bark,
I think they're
bark.
brown usually. I don't know.
They're brown usually. I don't know about that part.
I think that's
strike
reductive.
that from the record.
Edit. But yeah, I thought like the most basic thing is that dogs bark, right? Anybody knows that. There's like the children's toy where you spin the wheel and it's like the dog says.
I think the first thing I know is that dogs have legs, and I did hear that.
They do.
Yeah.
Right, but that was me trying to illustrate like that's like the most general thing that you could say about any animal, basically.
Right, is the noise it makes.
It's got legs, and it knows how to use them.
And they know how to do it.
And it knows how to do it.
Is that sex? Is that what you're referring to?
No, like running around.
Oh, see, when you just say they've got legs and they know how to do it.
No, it says they've got legs and they know how to do it. They run around like there's nothing to it.
Oh yeah, totally. The next line kind of makes it work out, but.
And if they rhyme, it means they go together.
Okay. Yeah, but I'm just saying, if you were to just hear they know how to do it, you wouldn't necessarily think you're referring to running.
But they probably do know how to do it.
Barow, barow, karoo, karoo.
I'm pretty sure they do it.
I think they do it.
I've heard. Yeah.
They know how.
Another thing that I know about dogs is that they usually can't use knives.
Ooh.
And this one can. So that's a distinct difference right there. That if you were a dog, you would cut my throat, I think is what you say. in the song,
Mm-hmm.
which is a little bit spooky, which is very applicable for this spooky month we're already in.
If I was a dog, it'd be so
Hey.
fucking tough.
It is spooky outside. Forgot about that.
It's a little spooky out there, isn't it?
Yeah.
But I'll save the spooky talk for the next
episode.
I want to know what that fart smells like.
Yeah, let's get into it. Let's get right into that. Okay, are you ready for your judgment, Mark?
I'm ready.
Okay, so prompt. You followed the prompt perfectly. 10 points. Heart.
Thank you, chef.
Thanks, audience.
So much heart. 10 points.
Thank you, Tyra.
There's a shit ton of attitude in this song.
Yeah,
10 points.
I would say that's the main feature of the song.
There's a lot of attitude. Yeah, really good lyrics. Obviously, 10 points for that one. Timing, tempo, and tone. I'm gonna give you 9 points for that one because
Thank you so much, chef.
the only thing I could see that was a real problem was I felt like the drums were a little too loud and I couldn't hear the guitar quite as much as maybe I would have liked to. But all around it was pretty good.
That was basically because the tone that I ended up getting out of the guitar I really didn't like.
Oh, so you just turned
So
it
I like
down a
mixed
little
it way back.
bit. Okay.
Yeah, because there's no
then-
time to re-record.
Yeah, for sure. That's one of the things of this. You really have to just like either just give up on something entirely or just let it
mix
go.
it to the back.
Yeah. So editing, everything sounded really good to me. As far as editing, I didn't hear any abrupt cuts or anything like that. So
My only disappointment was I'll let you rate it first.
I was gonna say 10 points.
Thank you. My only disappointment was when I say drum solo, there's like a half-second delay before the drum solo starts, and that really bugged me.
Well, I think it works because you're introing the drum solo. You're not talking over it. Although you do talk over the drum
I
solo.
talk over it. And then my other regret is that I didn't bring back underneath that both vocal melodies from the verse, because I think that would have really tied.
Well,
the whole
I
thing
think
together,
that just
but-
kind of fucking insane rant barrage of cuss words works out. It's a nice little cap to the song that makes you feel a little queasy if you're maybe a little sensitive.
I was smizing pretty hard there, Tyra. Thank you.
All right, extra credit. Did you do a bad job conveying that you definitely knew what a dog is? Of course you did. 5 points.
Yeah.
Drum solo. Not only did you have a drum solo, you also said drum solo. 5
Well,
points.
because you wrote it like that, I felt like I had to say it.
Yeah, honestly, I was thinking about it beforehand before I received either of you guys' songs, and since all I put in the extra credit was drum solo, I didn't say that you actually had to have drum solo, so I was imagining if either one of you just shouted drum solo in your songs, I would have accepted that as well. So 5 points for you.
Thanks so much.
Yeah, Colin, I'm sorry. I should have made that clear, but also part of this is how you interpret it. So
Okay.
That's
you
like
still
that's
did
the
great.
fun of the whole show is how you interpret it.
All right.
And you used a ton of cuss words. 5 points.
We use like a metric ton of cuss words.
Yeah, a shit ton, you might say, but also, yeah, there's no judging that because like a ton. How do you really tell what a ton is? You guys both, in my opinion,
that was
used
what I
a
was
ton of
wondering the
cuss
whole
words.
time. I was like, how many? When do I stop?
You beat me on the word count, that's for sure.
But that wasn't
And the
that wasn't part
lexicon.
of the scoring. So you
Yeah.
guys tied this episode.
Yeah.
Both got 74 points.
Thank
What?
you, Tara. Are we gonna go into?
Yep.
Are we gonna go into a sudden death round?
Yeah, sudden death. You guys both take 5 minutes and record a song right now and come back with it, and I'll rank it. No, I'm just kidding. We're not going to do that. You guys both, you tied, okay?
Sudden death rap round, rap round, sudden death rap round, rap round. Hey, I'm Mark. I'm here to say, everybody squirt, squirt. That's what I'm saying. Everybody playing. I'm not playing. I'm saying squirt, squirt. Yeah. I don't like when people cut in line when I'm trying to get a sandwich. Everybody knows that I like manwich. Talking about sloppy joes.
Nice.
Thank you.
Okay. Colin, do you have a rebuttal?
I think I should win. Just personally, that's my rebuttal.
Personally, I think Colin should win. Everybody thinks that Colin should win. But I'm cool with tying because I don't want to lose. Word. Can I ask you to wrap us out, Colin?
Oh, okay.
3, 2, 1. Wrap it out now.
Yo, gonna make a song on the Make a Song podcast.
Whoa.
What you gonna make a song about? You don't know. Probably farts. Yeah. You know there's gonna be a fart involved somewhere.
Yeah.
I don't know how to rap really, but I'm gonna try.
What?
I'm high as the sky.
Fart.
Nah, not
All
really.
right.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
But maybe after this I will. Let's find out. Thanks, guys. Thank you.
Did he just rap that?
I'm really...
Thanks so much for being on the show,
Thank you,
Colin.
guys.
That was a really good time. And honestly, you can hold your own as a rapper.
Ah.
So I
Thank you.
respect that.
Man, really a privilege to be in here in the studio today.
Is Drew gone again?
Yeah. I guess the podcast is over.
Drew was like, I don't have time for this fucking
Yeah.
bullshit.
God damn it.
Drew's
Yeah.
back.
Drew.
Why do you
Hey,
keep getting
holy
out of here,
shit.
friend?
Guys, shut up. Okay. There we
Yeah,
go.
yeah. Sorry, I got kicked out at the point where Mark, you were counting down 3, 2, 1, and then it kicked me out.
That
and
was
it was terrifying.
Colin's rap. You missed it.
Oh,
But
for real?
That's
Oh.
okay. We can use it still.
I missed the whole thing. Yeah, we'll still use it. I'll just put in real quick. I'll put in some oohs and ahs. Whoa. Yeah. All right.
Did
Okay,
he
I think
just
that's
rap
probably-
that?
Did he just rap that? Yeah, I'm gonna edit those in.
That's sick.
It'll be great.
Cool.
Well, Colin,
Yeah.
speaking on behalf of Make That Song Now, the podcast, the TV show, thank you so much for coming on the show. That was
Yeah.
awesome.
That was so fun. Thank you guys for having me.
Yeah.
And your song was amazing.
Yeah.
Likewise.
Would
You
you
had
be
me-
interested in coming back in the future?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. We were just talking about that. We'll do a grudge match episode with all
Yeah,
the
we
losers.
need to settle
Sweet.
this once and for all.
Yeah.
So,
I'm so down. That
Yeah,
was a
you
lot of
guys
fun.
got to settle this.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, and,
We were-
and you
we
guys
were-
both did a great job, Colin. You killed it.
Thank you.
We were even toying with the concept
Um,
of making the songs The Grudge themed.
Yeah.
So,
Ooh,
yeah.
that'd be good. Yeah. Yeah, I guess that'll depend on whatever the prompt is, huh?
Yeah.
Won't it?
That's true.
Well, before we leave, real quick, I want to just mention a couple things. If you're interested in being on the show, if you're a songwriter or a musician and you have any interest in taking on this challenge and listening to us be probably kind of annoying for a little while, please send us an email at makethatsongnow@gmail.com, or you can go to our contact section on our website, makethatsongnow.com. And you should probably also check out that new section that we talked about in the trial episode of this episode that got deleted because we were having too many technical difficulties. But anyway, it's Daddy Bong Legs. Just look
Check
at
out
it,
Daddy
just see
Bong
what it
Legs.
is.
Do yourself a favor.
It might be up your alley. Who knows?
The audience loved it. You guys will too.
Anyway, yeah.
Doo-dah, doo-dah.
Damn.
So, Colin, did you have anything else you wanted to promote really quick? I know you talked about the music video
I'm sorry,
you're
I was
working
playing
on.
us out.
I'm working on a music video, and then I have a comic book to finish after that. So those will be done when I finish them. Probably sometime this year. Hoping the end of this year for the music video at least. But we'll see.
When you're doing your promo tour, you can come on the podcast.
Oh, yeah.
You
I
know.
will. Yeah. Oh, thanks,
Sweet,
guys.
yeah. If you ever have anything you need to promote, feel free to drop on by. And I guess that's about it.
All right.
So
Right
thank
after,
you so much
right
for
after
being
you
here.
do the view,
Yeah,
you
thank
can
you
come
guys.
on. You can come on here.
Yeah,
Is the view still a show?
I think it is.
What's the view?
It's that show.
Like some old ladies squawking.
Is it like Golden Girls?
I'm probably gonna cut that out.
What? Don't cut that out.
I think it's got Whoopi Goldberg on it
The world
now,
needs to know
cool.
the truth.
and
Wonder what
a couple other
wonder what
people.
Whoopi's up to.
But anyway, thank you guys so much for listening. Thank you for tuning in. We'll have new episodes every other Sunday, so come on back. And our next episode will probably be our Halloween themed episode. So come on by if you're looking to get a little spooky with us.
I'm gonna play us out if that's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, wait, I don't have an ending theme song for this one since you guys tied, so please do. All right, I think at this point I've probably faded it out. So bye, everyone.
Bye.